Hello everyone, Dare Skybound again with another guide video that I'm sure you're all going to want. This time it's gathering and crafting yet again, but something that I think a lot of people have been asking about. This time we're covering the low level crafting and gathering, level 1 through 50, pre-Ishgard, pre-Heavensward, before all of that. If you look at any current guide on how to level crafting and gathering, they tell you the same thing. Go to Ishgard. Do the restoration and diadem. But wait! What if you're not level 50, and you haven't beaten A Realm Reborn, and you haven't made it to Heavensward and Ishgard, and you want to start crafting and gathering now? Well, that's what I'm here for. It's time to teach you how to start leveling up crafting and gathering right out the gate. If you're wanting to level up crafting and gathering when you're new to the game, then pay attention because we're going old school. So there are 8 crafting classes, and they play exactly the same. And there are 3 gathering classes, and mining and botany play exactly the same, with fishing being unique and the oddball out. Doing all the crafting classes or all the gathering classes is not necessary, but it can help you out with resources in the long run. If you do choose to do all the crafting or gathering classes, be wary of one thing: inventory space. There are so many items and so many resources between the very start of A Realm Reborn to currently with Shadowbringers and now Endwalker coming that it is a lot of items. So be prepared to reorganize your inventory a lot of times. So with all that said and done, let's get started. We're going to start off with crafting. Now at the very start, it's going to feel very slow. You're going to be trying to craft, but you're not going to get high quality that much. It's going to be left up to chance. The whole idea is to get your progress to the end to complete the craft, but getting as much quality in between in order to increase the chances that you have high quality. Now at the initial stage of a craft, the best way to level up is simply doing the craft, but there are a few techniques to basically improve your EXP gains, such as doing a brand new item. Every time you do an item for the first time, you will get an EXP bonus. Now the main way you're going to be getting experience points for both crafting and gathering is through lev quests. Lev quests are sort of tasks that you take on, and in particular with crafting, you deliver the item. You don't even have to be the one who crafted it, and if it's high quality, you get bonus EXP and rewards. Now every lev you do uses a lev point, and that's for all the levs, whether it's combat, crafting, gathering, but you gain 6 lev points a day. So use them accordingly. There's also a maximum of 99. So if you have 99, just go crazy and do as many as you can, as simply as you can. Even if you have to turn in normal quality items instead of high quality, don't let those lev points go to waste if you're trying to level crafting and gathering. Now, similar to lev quests, you can also turn in items to the supply of your grand company. It works the same way. They're requesting an item, you turn it in, high quality gets you more, and you don't have to be the one who crafted or gathered it. Your grand company can also speed up your crafting and gathering experience through the purchase of manuals from them. These manuals give you bonus EXP when you're doing crafting or gathering and can really help boost your leveling. Now another way to also get experience points in crafting and gathering are to do Ixal Beast Tribe quests. Now this one does require you to do the main story about to level 41. When you unlock Stone Vigil, you can then start this quest line. Once you're at this point, just go to New Gridania and talk to the NPC Scarlet and complete the quest A Bad Bladder to unlock the Ixal quest. So that's basically all the ways that you can level up crafting until you get to Heavensward. Now for leveling gathering, Miner and Botanist are going to be done the same exact way. Fisher is going to be its own separate thing, so I'm referring to gatherers. I'm usually talking about mining and botany. Fishing is its own unique fun thing to do. Now for mining and botany, you're basically just going to be doing it. It's for the most part just gather resources for your crafters. It's the best way to start getting experience. Now you also do lev quests. And what a lev quest is, instead of a turn in, you go out and you gather quest items for them. Now since gathering is a kind of go out and do kind of thing for lev quests, it's not going to be as fast as crafting. So there's not as much opportunity to just quickly speed level. However, when it comes to your grand company, there are turn-ins for gathering, and that will give you a huge boost of experience just the same way as crafters get. And again, just like crafters, you can also buy a manual for your gatherer classes to get bonus experience as you gather. Now you can also do quests for the Ixal as a gatherer, but that's going to require you to kind of improve the reputation a bit. So if you're trying to do gathering before crafting, you're not going to have that kind of use for the Ixal yet. So make sure you plan accordingly. And finally, you can also get bonus experience points for every first time you gather an item. It's also good to gather an item every first time because that's how you get your data for it to help you find the item and know more about it. Now there's not a lot about gathering, it's just do it. That's the best way to level it up, especially if you're doing some crafting too, so you have something to go for. Now fishing. Fishing is special, fishing is unique, and fishing is fun. One of the most notable things about leveling up fishing though, is that unlike the other gathering classes, when you do lev quests for fishing, you just turn in the fish. So go to the market board, buy a fish, and get free experience. The other big difference with fishing compared to the other gathering classes is that you can do ocean fishing. This is big, this is fun, happens every 2 hours, and will steamroll you up in levels. In order to unlock ocean fishing, all you have to do is go to the ferry docks in Limzo and go do the quest, All the Fish in the Sea. Once you've done that, you have access to ocean fishing, but it comes every 2 hours, so plan accordingly. So that about covers all the ways you can raise your levels in crafting and gathering before you get to Heavensward content. Now once you get to Heavensward, you can do the Diadem and all those other things, and after you get level 50, things will change drastically, but beforehand, if you're trying to do it early, these are the ways you're going to do it. Now remember, there's also other ways to boost your EXP. Just like how the manuals do it, you can also get boosts with a free company, and most foods also give you a 3% all-around experience boost. So remember that when you're leveling up these classes, to try to keep as many experience boosts going as possible. Get your free company to help out, eat food, use the manuals, and just cheese it with a lev quest and turn in the items somebody else crafted or you bought. And then when you finally get to Heavensward content over in Ishgard, you can work on the Ishgardian Restoration and go to the Diadem to improve your gathering and crafting levels that way. Once you get to level 50, you can also start doing collectibles and custom deliveries. There's all sorts of other ways that open up, but only afterward. So this is the best way to help you out if you're doing the content early before you have access to it all. Now if you need tips on how to do crafting, because honestly at these low levels there's really not much to do. You try to get the progress to the end, improve quality as much as possible, and learn your moves. Once you get to 50, there's some tactics you can use. I have some videos on that, and for gathering I have videos on that as well. For the most part, you're just hitting the rocks and the trees until you get your item. Later on you'll be doing collectibles for experience points and such, so I have videos on that for you too. Now if you enjoyed this video, do me a favor and give me a like, or leave a comment so I actually have an idea what the next video should be, or subscribe if you want to know when the next one comes out. In any case, that's a wrap. And as always, this is Dare Skybound, signing out.